I got good intentions. I mean well, but it don't turn out how I plan sometimes. Go, what the future holds, who knows? Let's get it, bro. Every day we gotta get this back home.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this episode of TezTalk. I would be remiss if I didn't do or start the episode off with the memorial of my aunt. You know, we had a passing in the family last week. I lost my aunt. Everybody called her auntie. She was more like my godmother, you know, and in life sometimes things happen where you just have to keep going with the punches. And I'm happy that she got to see me start this. And we'll talk more later about my journey with grief and mental health and how I'm feeling. But we have to start this episode off. Unfortunately, as the Super Bowl came to a conclusion on Sunday, the Philadelphia Eagles were the victors against the Kansas City Chiefs, winning 40-22. Jalen Hurts was your Super Bowl MVP. Now, unfortunately for me, I live in this state where the birds fly high and everything else below is dead. And I truly cannot understand how Kansas City let them boys do it to them like that. But on a level I can, because Kansas City was hyped up so much. We're going to three-peat. They're talking about all the, comparisons to Mahomes and Brady, and, the last three-peat in North American sports was the Lakers. From 2000 to 2002, Kobe and Shaq's Lakers won 3 in a row. So everybody was just ready to give Kansas City the trophy. Like, I know Philly's a good team, and I think they walked into that game with a huge chip on their shoulder. It was not close. It was 24-0. I think it was 24-0, 27-0 at halftime. So it wasn't a close game at all. Don't let the score fool you. I say they deserve it. I'm not. You know what? Fuck it. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts. Jalen got a special place in my heart. He's a Tar Heel. I don't give a damn what he graduated as. He's a Tar Heel. He won a national championship in Alabama. That's my dog. I wish he didn't win his first Super Bowl in Philadelphia. But for everybody that's gonna make fun of it, yes, I am a Cowboy fan. Ooh. So I'm gonna beat you to the punch. Let me give you 3 facts. The Eagles have won more Super Bowls than I've seen Cowboy playoff wins. Yay. Whoop-de-fucking-do. The Eagles have more NFC Championship appearances in this last century than the Cowboys have had in 40 years. Ooh, yay. And last but certainly not least, the Philadelphia Eagles have more Super Bowl MVP quarterbacks than the Dallas Cowboys. Ain't that about a bitch? But hey, you take the punches and you roll with them. Speaking of the Super Bowl, DJ, how'd you feel about that Super Bowl halftime show?
Performance-wise, it sucked. But symbolism, top tier.
To be unbiased, and everybody knows I'm a Drake fan. I'm a huge Drake fan. I love Drake. We've been fucking with OVO since the beginning of time, So let me say that. So yes, I did feel I was a little biased watching it because I knew it was coming. I knew what he was getting ready to do. It's leading up to. I don't know. Is he gonna do it? It was giving the. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Is it too edgy? You knew he was gonna do it. Performance-wise, like you said, I've seen better halftime shows. He didn't do anything special. There was really no special guest. Serena Williams don't sing. Crip walking on a Super Bowl stage ain't shit. And SZA, we knew she was going to be there. You want to pull something out? You want it to be spectacular. We saw Destiny's Child reunite on the Super Bowl stage. We've seen Bruno Mars, Coldplay, and Beyonce on the Super Bowl stage. We've seen, Outkast unite. Yeah. So you want to be spectacular. You want to surprise me.
We've seen Prince.
We've seen Prince with the guitar in the rain. That was crazy. Singing Purple Rain in the rain in Miami is wild. Great halftime show. Nobody's ever come close. Michael Jackson was the first halftime show. So nobody has really been able, He wanted to do something spectacular. He should have stopped worrying about Drake and worried about his own shit. But that's just me. He wanted to do something. His ass should have pulled out. You know what he should have did? He should have called up all the New Orleans rappers and had them unite on the Super Bowl stage. You should have had Boosie. You should have had Master P and No Limit. You should have had something going
Cash
on.
Money,
He can't do Cash Money. He can't do Cash Money. He cannot do Cash Money because of the ties with Drake. He wasn't going to get Wayne. He wasn't going to get Baby. He wasn't going to get none of them because of their ties with Drake.
No Slim Thug.
No Slim Thug. He ain't getting that. So that's why I said go with No Limit. If that's the way you want to roll with the Super Bowl halftime show and you want to give credit.
But you know what? Real talk. Master P would have been over there trying to sell cricket phones.
Look. and that damn cereal. Talk about some damn, what's the name of that? I think it's called Puffy Peas or some shit. I forget what P be selling people.
And them Romeo chips.
And them Romeo chips, them damn, what are they? The hip hop chips. And you know what else he would have been trying to do? He'd been trying to tell us that No Limit was coming back as an establishment. And I don't believe that shit. Master P is a great businessman, but damn it, Master P sell ice to an Eskimo and crack to a crack dealer. That's how good Master P is.
Yo, he would have been trying to make a movie too.
Coming back, we got the hookup part 3. You know we got everything. We doing Zoom calls now, y'all. Like, I love Master P, but like I said, the Super Bowl halftime show, non-bias, 1 out of 10, I give it a 4. Bias, I give it a 1 out of 10 because I don't like it. Okay, you don't just get on the personal stage and just come at people like that. Drizzy didn't do nothing to nobody. Okay, he just talked crazy about Drake. He didn't do nothing to nobody. He did shit to no goddamn body. But that's neither here nor there.
It would have been better if they would have got Wayne though.
It would have. I don't feel like you can't. If you say Wayne is going to do the halftime show, you automatically are going to get a Drake feature because Drake is going to want to be on the Super Bowl.
But you're going to get New Orleans.
You're going to get New Orleans. You're going to get Nicki Minaj, and you're going to get Drake. There's going to be a Young Money reunion on there. We could have called out Gunna. We could have called out Tiger. Tiger was in attendance. We could have did a Young Money reunion. First of all, don't do it like that because that's not fair. We could have been on the Super Bowl stage singing Bedrock. We could have called out some old shit, some old nice stuff. But the NFL wanted Kendrick Lamar and all that.
No, Jay-Z wanted Kendrick Lamar.
Well, you know Jay-Z got enough issues.
Because Roger Goodell could care less.
Yeah, I know. Y'all wanted to hear that. Y'all woke up on a hot meat, eat, not eat. I got my meat and squabble up. Y'all want to hear that? I didn't want to hear that bullshit. But that's neither here nor there. The Super Bowl, game-wise, it wasn't entertaining. Halftime show-wise, it wasn't entertaining. And yet, it was still the most viewed Super Bowl in history. But that has a lot to do with the NFL being America's #1 sport. You know, like I said. Now watch. The NBA Finals is not going to have 100, but that has a lot to do with the NBA Finals being multiple games. You know, one game to determine the champion, they have 7 if they need it. So that has a little bit to do with that. But Super Bowl's going down the drain a little bit. But I want to see what they do next year. I want to see who they call. They've had 4 straight black Super Bowl performances. Nothing wrong with that. I'm happy we getting the attention that we deserve and all that. But damn it, what we doing now? You done called everybody. Who's doing next year's halftime show? If I can give a suggestion, and this is just me, I think y'all need to have Missy Elliott and Timberland do the next show. And you can't, DJ, you can't tell me that wouldn't be hot. That would be by far a great show. Can y'all imagine Missy Elliott with the big ass trash bag on the Super Bowl stage? Missy Superfly. I can't stand the rain. Can y'all hear that? Against my window. I would be in the I'll be getting down. But you know, we gonna let our sponsors take over from here. We gonna let transition.
TezTalk is sponsored by The Clean Team. Get your dream clean from The Clean Team Philly. Book now at thecleanteamphilly.com. That Sound Production. That's it. That sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I got so carried away with them damn birds that I forgot to give y'all the question today. I feel as though we've all suffered loss in life. And people have consistently asked me, this question. So I'm going to ask y'all, how do you cope with loss in a healthy way? I feel like a lot of us lean on certain things to try to get over loss, whether that be drugs, sex, buying unnecessary things to try to fill that hole. And this last week it's been hard. I'm not going to sit here and not say it hasn't. I took care of my aunt for the last 7 years. I made sure she was okay, and I made sure no matter what, she was comfortable. So with her leaving me, it's a difficult time for me. And like I said, we'll talk about the mental health part towards the end of the show. But I felt there's good coping mechanisms. It's okay to cry. That's the first thing I want to tell people. No matter if you're dealing with grief, it's okay to let those feelings out. Because I know we as men, especially we as black men, have issues with expressing ourselves. And we let it hold up and build and build and build and build until it turns to anger. I've done that. I've broken doors. I've broken TVs. I've broken walls. Just out of pure sadness that turned into anger. And I've learned over all these losses I've suffered so early in my life that if you let that build up, it's not healthy. So if you're feeling that urge to cry, just let it out. I'm not going to be one of them men, you act like a bitch, you cry. No, it's okay. Sometimes you have to let that out, because if you don't let it out, you're going to let it out on a wall, you're going to let it out on somebody, you're going to let it out on unnecessary things. Other good coping mechanisms I tell people is working out, getting that necessary energy and need off your chest and being able to do other things. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's going to be easy. Hell, I'm suffering with it myself, but I'm here to tell you it's a marathon. I'm better today than I was last week. I was better on Wednesday than I was the day before. I was better on Thursday than I was on Wednesday. I was better on Friday than I was on Thursday. It's all about building blocks. Every day is a block that you build towards feeling better. It's not going to, in a sense, be easier, but it's easier for you to deal with over time as you sit and you stew with that. So that's your question of the day. Continuing with sports, I didn't get a chance to talk to y'all last week about that Luka trade because it happened and we couldn't, it's some shit that happened. Just know we didn't get a chance to talk about it. But I'm going to talk about that shit this week. The Lakers robbed the hell out the Mavs. I want y'all to know, Rob Pelinka took his ass to Dallas and held up the Mavs. He took a gun, a shotgun, an Uzi, and a nuclear bomb and held it at Nico Harris's head and said, "Give me Luka Doncic and we'll give you a broken down Anthony Davis." Let me say this first. Anthony Davis, if you ever see this, brother, thank you. We appreciate the years you was in LA. Baby, you gave us a championship. You gave us another dominant big man we ain't seen since Shaq. Because Powell was good, but Powell wasn't no defender. We appreciate you. Best of luck in the great state of Texas with Kyrie. But the Lakers got the steal of the century. Luka Doncic is a generational talent. I feel like this is like if the Lakers got Larry Bird in '83 and paired him with Magic Johnson. That's what it feels like. Because it's not fair. You cannot guard that. LeBron is 40 years old and he's still out here giving 40-year-old triple doubles. It's immaculate. You've given the Lakers a win now mentality with Luka, because I don't give a fuck if you think he's 207. I'm 290 pounds. His ass can be out there on that court. He will be A-okay. LeBron go get his big ass in shape. You give the Lakers a win now mentality with a future. Because Anthony Davis was 31 years old. We know that he wasn't going to play but another 4 or 5 years at peak mentality. Luka is 25. LeBron can play another 2-3 years if he wants to. That's up to him. But we got the next big star in LA. As y'all can see, I'm repping the hat. I ain't never been so happy in my life to see a white man on my team. It's rare that happens. And there are a lot of good white players in the NBA that make me go, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm playing him. It's him and that nigga in Denver. That's it. That's really about it. Everybody else is iffy. But I'm just happy that we was able to steal that from Dallas. You know, and speaking of that, he played last night. He had 14, 6, and 5. I think that was his stat line. And LeBron had 24, 7, and 8. And the Lakers beat the Jazz. Ain't nobody worried with the Jazz. But he did look a little unconditioned. Like I said, he ain't played in 2 months. He's been hurt. While on the flip side of the trade, Anthony Davis is expected to be out 4 to 6 weeks after tearing his, I think he tore his abdomen. I think he tore something on his groin. And it doesn't shock me because the Mavs rushed him back. The Lakers didn't rush Luka back. Not saying he didn't because he played last night. We rushed him back. But Luka's been out since Christmas. AD only missed 2 games when he was with the Lakers before he got traded. So y'all rushed him back for what? Nico Harris, you better pray he plays for the rest of the season. Because if not, you're gonna need more security in Dallas. They're gonna be looking for you all over the goddamn world. They don't play about basketball down there. Football and basketball, they don't play. And you traded they boy. You traded they Slovakian dude. And I'd be scared to go get a coffee. You shoot a dude that traded, bow, shoot your ass right in the back. Not fucking with the people in Texas. It's an open carry state.
I don't know though. Luka drink too many beers though.
Ain't nobody worry about them beers. He can work them beers off. LeBron drink a glass of wine every day. He'd be all right. LeBron get him on that diet.
LeBron is a robot, bruh.
Well, you know.
That ain't wine. That's oil.
I'll be honest with you. He's a lucky man. I'm not going to get into it too much. Nah. Savannah James.
That's Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah James. God bless you in the James clan. But Braun is a lucky man. I don't care what y'all got to say. He is winning in life. He can lose by 50. I couldn't be him. I go home with a smile on my face. Tez, why you smiling? You know what I'm going home to? Savannah, keep that man very happy. Got 3 children. I'm not going to get on it too much. But just know Miss James is Miss James. I hope to God I never meet LeBron and he bring this up in the country. You talking about my wife? You talking about my wife? Just know LeBron, love you, love the family.
Savannah ain't going to do all that.
Huh?
She ain't gonna do all that. She connected to one of the richest men in the world.
He's one of the most richest, and the thing about it is it's self-made worth. I love to see a billionaire that, you know, LeBron had $100 million in his deposit before he even hit court. That's incredible. Ain't that wild? To think about that. Come in the league at 18. To think about that is wild. You come in the league at 18. You have a $100 million contract before you hit a court. And then you get a lifetime Nike contract, $1 billion contract within the first 5 years of your career. Now you're 40. You're able to share the court with your son and still now compete for a championship? LeBron has had the best career in NBA history. I don't give a fuck who you think the GOAT is. He's 40 years old, averaging 24.
Well, who is the GOAT?
LeBron James.
No, never.
See?
Never.
That's that old shit.
Never.
Don't you start. You gonna say Michael Jordan?
Never.
Who's it, Michael Jordan?
Yes.
Why is it Michael Jordan, DJ? Why is it Michael Jordan?
Why is it Michael Jordan?
Are you talking about the rings?
We're talking about efficiency, bro.
You're talking
Don't
about.
get me wrong. I'm a LeBron fan, but no. I'm sorry.
To sit here.
I'm sorry.
To sit
I'm
here.
sorry.
No. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. To sit here and justify LeBron James over Michael Jordan is what old heads have been doing since the beginning of time. And you bald, so you probably just relate to the man a lot. Dark-skinned, bald man. Yeah, that's probably your idol growing up and shit. Probably took the hat off and was like, I'm going to be just like Mike, standing there in the middle of the court. And you from North Carolina. So that really hit you different.
I mean,
he went to UNC.
I'm a Duke fan.
What?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. You like Duke?
Yes.
Why?
Because Duke is the... See? You trying to let me...
Oh, my God. My DJ is all messed up.
You trying to get me to lay my religion down.
He likes Duke. He likes Duke.
Like Duke.
You're a Dookie? Ew. Tar Heel Nation.
No, bro.
Tar Heel
Nation. See, here,
Nation.
this is how it works out. In North Carolina, you can be an NC State fan, but you're going to have to pick between Carolina and Duke.
And you pick Duke?
Yes.
Why?
Because Coach K, bro.
Who the fuck cares about K?
Like, bro.
We got Roy Williams.
And
Roy Williams,
you
go.
You got Dean Smith too.
Dean Smith, and I was getting ready to say we got more than one.
But look at it. Dean Smith died. Roy Smith retired.
You didn't just laugh when you said that. Why you laugh at the man? You Dean Smith died. Giggle. What the hell is that?
But Coach K,
is on the way.
He was still there. He just retired, bro.
And Roy retired the year before.
And then you picked up Hubert Davis.
First of all, we don't critique brothers with coaching jobs. Ain't a lot of them in the league. You can't critique a brother with a coaching job.
I would have been better off with Jason Capel.
Hubert Davis led us to an NC championship final. He led us to the championship. Okay?
Did you win?
No, we didn't win.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Have y'all won anything since Coach K left?
We're about to.
You're about to. Yeah. Cooper Flagg is a choke artist, and you know it. You know what he did against Clemson. Yeah, you know what he did against Clemson.
And guess what?
The main event. That's a bullshit-ass name, too. The main event.
And guess what he's going to be? He's going to be the number one pick.
He probably going to Philly. I hope that... Whew. Well, Cooper DeJean is in Philly, so they're more equally diverse over there in Philadelphia now. You know, just... Where you want him to go?
Where?
Yeah.
To the Lakers.
Hey, I don't got the number one pick, and I'm probably not. But we can swing what we did back in 85. No, was it 85? It was 83. When we got James Worthy. We got number one pick.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah.
But getting back on topic. Luka Doncic is going to fit well in L.A. And you know the happiest person about this is J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick is so ecstatic.
Wait. He's a dookie. Come on. You got to give credit where credit is due.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. Kyrie.
You want me to
wait. Kyrie.
He played 3 games in a Duke uniform.
Okay, so he still is a Duke.
Oh my God. What you going to say next? Jason Williams?
Yeah, I can say that one too. But he played for Chicago and he didn't really do nothing. Like, it was okay.
Anybody else you want to bring up? Christian Laettner?
Grant Hill.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
I can just say one name. You just said his name.
Who?
Who to go? Who's your go?
Jordan.
Where'd he go?
Carolina.
There you go.
That's okay.
That's it. That's the end of the discussion.
But do you know that Duke offered him first?
I don't give a fuck who offered him. Did you sign him?
It doesn't matter.
Did you know Reebok offered LeBron? Like, who the fuck cares? We're not walking around in LeBron Reebok 6s. What the hell? He's just gonna say to me, did you win the national championship? It doesn't matter.
Yo, can you imagine if Bron would have been walking around with some Reebok Classics on?
I tell you what, speaking of old shoes, remember the Spreewells? Oh, with the spinner on it.
The spinner.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that was Adidas, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, Dada. That was Dada. That was Dada.
Dada Supreme.
Shit. The Dadas.
But hey, but look at it. Kobe had Adidas first.
He did. Till that stuff happened. I'm not gonna say it on camera because they probably gonna ban me if I say that word. But that crepe happened, and they got upset about it. And I'm not getting into it. But Kobe Bryant should have 3 MVPs. I'm just saying instead of 1. We know why he don't got 3, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, as I was saying, the most popular shoe is Michael Jordan's Jordans.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
At the end of the day,
$3 billion a year, bro.
And his wife get, I think, 5% of that. His ex-wife get 5% of that.
I'm telling you.
Ooh! I'm not scared of marriage. I'm scared of divorce. Because let a woman marry me, and I come and she say I get 5% of this. You don't get this shit. Says TezTalk.
What did Kanye say? I want prenup.
Niggas, make them sign a prenup. Ain't nothing wrong with a prenup. Your prenup is to make sure that your shit stays your shit. That shit stays your shit. The hell out of here. Got me all off top. Go to commercial. Transition that shit out of here.
TezTalk is sponsored by The Clean Team. Get your dream clean from The Clean Team Philly. Book now at thecleanteamphilly.com. That sound production. That's it. That sound.
Welcome back. As you saw, the last segment got a little heated because people like to say other people is the GOATs, knowing damn well they not. We talk about a lot of prenups and all that shit. There's a lot going on. So that brings us to y'all favorite subject, my favorite segment, all that good stuff. Talk to Tez. It's my weekly questionnaire where you guys get to ask me questions and all the wild, crazy shit you can want. So this question starts off with, before you read my question, can you take your hat off? There. Why are you bald, and do you like being bald at a young age? So to y'all that don't know, I'm 23. I started losing my hair when I was 21. I started to get that widow's peak. You know what I mean? I started looking like one of them black dudes that don't got nothing better to do than to live in their mama basement. I look like one of them. So I ain't like that. And I kept cutting it really, really short. And it pissed me off because my hairline just kept going further. Like my hairline's like right here. I ain't like that. So I just said, you know what? We're going to just take it off. I cut it off when I turned 22. Yeah, when I turned 22, and I've been bald ever since. So September of this year, I'll be bald for 2 years. I'm not mad at it. Most of you women got daddy issues, so this is very common. Your father's bald. I get a lot of good women that like me because I'm bald. Just saying, not a bad thing. So no, I don't mind being bald at 23. I'm gonna put my hat back on now because I don't like the way my head looks in this light. It's not a confidence thing. It's a me thing, and I don't like it. Next question. Hey Tez, I've recently had an experience of not being able to get it up in the bedroom. I'm only 27 and want to know how I can stop this from happening. And do you have any experience yourself? Well, first thing I'm going to tell you to do is you use one of these. You know what this is? This goddamn honey pack. I done had...
Really bring one of them on the show?
Look! You got... I ain't had no ED experience.
They work.
They do.
Really
I
well.
ain't had no ED experience.
Really well.
Very.
Don't ask me how I know.
But this will get you right. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're not there and you're not getting there, you better put this in some Henny. Mix that bitch up and call it a day. This is premium. This better than Viagra.
Yeah, that's 2 days. That's 2 days.
This that
straight wood.
This that get you right. I call that get you right. I'm telling you, from experience.
No, that get her right.
I didn't need this. I did not need this. There was a young lady that I wanted to show my ass for, and I wanted to show out. I grabbed one of these and one of them socks from the Get Air, put my feet on the wall. Tell you right, bitch had saying my name backwards, forwards, and every other way direction. This will get you right. You can find these at your local convenience store. You know, Akmeeb and them, they get you right. Just say, hey, y'all got the honey pack. They're going to pull it from behind the counter.
You got to make sure you get the right one.
Yeah, you got to get I like the royal ones, but you know, the VIPs really don't.
The VIPs don't.
Nah, the royal, what's it called? The royal honey, that's what it's called. And then you can read it in the Islamic letters. That's how you know you got the right one. Because you know the Islamic letters is under. It's something that you can read in the Quran and shit.
They say it's got to be made in Malaysia.
Yeah, because you know they got that pure. They get that right.
If they say it's made in Turkey or something like that.
No, don't get the Turkey. They just good for hair transplant. I might be going over there soon, but you know what I mean? I might fuck around, get that Deion Sanders. But no, I do not have any.
Wait. You know Turkey's good. You know Magic. You
playing. You playing. Talking about Magic. Be safe if you use one of these.
Wait a minute. Magic ain't dead yet?
Magic ain't dead because Magic got money. Magic is the GOAT for that.
Magic went to Turkey.
If you use one of these, just be prepared to have that woman addicted. No pun intended. Next question. Our next question says, do you think it's okay to go back to exes? Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna talk about her because I know she gonna watch. But bitch, I'm talking about you. No, I'm just playing. Do I think it's okay to go back to exes? I think that it's all up to you. Me personally, I'm not spinning the block on nobody. I haven't been in a real relationship since I turned 21. So, like an adult relationship. All my exes are high school exes. I had some fun in high school. I had some fun in high school. I dwelled in chocolate. Let's just say that. And I stayed in the continent of Africa and on the islands of Jamaica. I had some fun. But you grow up. You get old and you realize people change. Sometimes people change for the better. Sometimes, the reason your relationship didn't work when you were younger is because y'all was young, doing dumb shit, being stupid. That is all on if you feel like you guys can make it. I'm not. Now, if you're just going back to fuck her, and if that is what you want to do, just be careful, man. The one night stands turn into 18 years. That's all I got to say. That's why I got in the way. Never mind. I was about to say something. Just the way the country's going, you got to be safe. You got to be safe. And if you do go link her, get you one of them honey packs and make her remember your name, and then block her. That'll scare the shit out of her. I don't think going back to exes is a good idea. Leave your trash in the trash. Next question is, do you think, let me talk English, good Lord, I'm speaking like a slave. Do you think you can fuck a friend and still maintain a friendship afterwards? I ain't gonna say I fuck some friends.
I just saw a reel before I came in here, right? And the girl, bad. She was like, a little head won't mess up a friendship.
I
was like, wait.
I done had some friends that let me say it like this. If y'all are adults, and we're adults, I think we're adults enough to understand the way things can be. Now, if you keep doing it and you start to like it, that's the problem. If it's good, that's the issue. If it's really good, then that's your bitch.
But that's the question, though. Okay, you enter into it experimenting.
Yes.
Right? Because in my single days, let's make it clear, single days,
Single days.
Girl would come over, right? He did this.
Shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on. My mama taught me that. That's crazy as hell to say. I was 12 years old when she taught me that.
Or this one right here. I wanted to do this. He didn't want to do it. I want to see what it feel like. Okay. When? Now? Okay. I like it.
I done had some conversations like R. Kelly and Ron Isley in Friend of Mine remix. I done had that phone call. This is Mr. B. I was on the phone like, well, how you doing, Mr. B? That nigga was like, well, what the hell is going on? She laid up beside me. I'm like, whoa, what you mean? What's going wrong? He laying there. I found your number. It gets like that. I'll say this. If you're going to sleep with your friend, make sure y'all understand what it is. Are y'all fucking to fuck? Or are y'all just doing it because y'all have feelings for each other? Just be careful. Feelings and fucking don't mix. I'm telling you. They don't mix. What Biggie say? They don't mix like two dicks and no chick. And that's... I can't say that nowadays. Damn, I really can't. Damn, Big. You got me all fucked up. But, your choice. Your choice. I, personally... That has moments. He done cheated on me.
So here's a B clause. Yeah. Here's a B clause to that question. Do you make that known before or after the act?
You ask that question. We adults. We are adults. You can ask that question.
But what? What happens when it's bad?
Then it's bad.
Is the friend so
the friendship should not depend on if y'all have
wait. So let's C clause to the question. Can good sex, bad sex destroy the friendship?
Oh. I don't think if you got bad dick or bad pussy, it's gonna destroy a friendship.
But I would love to hear a chick answer that question though.
Well, that's gonna be a question we have to ask one of our future co-hosts.
Because guess what? If the D is bad, right? Chicks are not dudes.
No.
We would try it again.
Yeah. Yo, I was gonna say that. I was gonna ask, do we get a redo? Cause niggas will give. I'll be honest with y'all. Hold on, this is gonna span. I'll be honest with you. I done had some bad pussy and gave a bitch a redo. I done gave him a redo on a good night because I felt like the situation was bad. Certain things can lead to a redo in sex. So this is just me personally. Certain things lead to a redo. If you get a redo, I'm showing my ass. So you better show yours. One, it really depends on the circumstance when it comes to bad hygiene. I can't do it.
All right. This is me, right? If bad hygiene is evident on the first time,
yes.
The oral side,
yeah,
it's out. The second time, it's just it's about the stroke.
Yeah, no, I can't. No, I'm not licking. No, I'm not licking shit. I'm not. No. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get the head and get out! Like, nah. What do we? But bad hygiene. But it really depends on the situation. Cause if we're at the club and you come, you know what I mean? I'll get you from the club. I'll take you home. It's 3:00 in the morning. We've been dancing all night. And it smell sweaty.
But wait. It depends on how old she is. Cause
say she's 25.
That's that still black marks in the crouch area.
Black marks. Okay.
That's that sexy red brown doodoo hole. Like
this is just all off topic. This is just all craziness. This is just gonna be crazy. My point is this. Let's reel this motherfucker back in. We are all over the place. We done went into all this shit. If you gonna sleep with your friends, make sure y'all both understand what it is that y'all are getting out of this. If it's just a nut, then it's just a nut.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's one more. I'm sorry. It's a good subject.
It is a good subject, but this is why we have dialogue. This is dialogue.
Check this out. Just don't look each other in the eyes.
Shit. If it's good, I'm all in your face. I might wake up, make you some eggs and toast in the morning.
Eyes mess you up, bro.
What? I love a good eye.
You be like,
let's be honest. This is an adult show. Viewer discretion is advised. Them eyes will get you more than anything in the world.
Friends should never be in missionary.
Shit.
Friends should never do missionary.
Shit. One of them. I love you. See that shit slip up. I've never said that during sex. I've never said that though.
See what happens is it be that one stroke. It don't even take multiple strokes. It be that one.
You hit the stomach on her. What, boy?
And you feel that little flap in the back.
She get an eye,
and then you go past the flap.
What?
And then when you pull out, that flap be flapping.
All I know is if you gonna go that far, just understand you about to awaken. You about to see why her man thinks she crazy.
Don't hit the bottom of your friend.
Don't go deep sea diving. Don't go deep sea diving on your friend, cause now she at your crib asking you who this bitch is in your driveway, and she still got a nigga at the crib. So
that flap will mess you up.
Just be careful. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Be careful.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like, yo.
Yo, so if she got that macaroni and cheese, and it's your friend, I'm sorry. Let's move on.
Can I move on? This next one is a hard one. This one's hard. This one is, hey Tez, me and my man are interested in starting a poly relationship. I've never been in one before. He's been in 3.
can't wait to hear this one.
What are your feelings on it, and how do you, and would you ever try it?
Tell the truth.
Hell no. That's too much pussy. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never even had a three-way. So, I would like to. That's besides the point. Poly relationships is dangerous. Somebody going to be pissed. That's all I have to know. They periods start to sync up. It get hectic in a household. One female is bad enough. Now you got two of them? Ah, Jesus. Where do you sleep at? I get hot with one bitch is in my bed. What I need two of them for? Y'all in there with your drawers off. And think about that. I want you to think about that. Constant arguing. I don't feel it's necessary. Poly relationships don't do anything for you. This, you said you've never been in one. Let me talk to you relationship-wise. Let me talk to you like Kevin Samuels will talk to you. You've been in none. He's been in 3. He's asking for one. Don't you think that's a little skeptical? Don't you think you're woman enough for him? Maybe you should check your cards. Maybe you're not doing enough. You think about that?
Go back to your black book, because that's not going to work. It's not. Because he's experienced. You're a virgin to this situation.
Exactly. So now you mad that they in the shower together, banging on the door, talking about, what the fuck is going on? This is what happens in relationships. This is what happens in poly relationships. Y'all see Neo? Y'all see Neo? Neo's in a poly relationship. I see Neo with 3 bitches. 3! There's 3 of them on a boat in the Bahamas. Naked! What Bernie Mac said, with their public hairs out in bikinis.
But did you hear the other side of the interview where his girl was talking? She was like, he was never happy. She did it and he was never happy.
It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I like one woman. Threesome is cool for a night, a weekend.
That's Vegas.
That's Vegas. But you gonna have it constantly? And the way these women act, you gonna have to support both of them?
Well, watch this though. This is the scary part. What if you get so comfortable with each other, you raw dogging both of them?
Both get pregnant.
Oh, at the same time. With twins.
My chest. Anytime anybody say anything about pregnancy, my nuts hurt. That just tell you, that type of person I am, that shit bothers me.
Yo, you could get 4 for 1.
This ain't McDonald's. I tell you that. That's not a 4 for 4. I'm not. No, thank you. No fucking thank you. Our last question of the day comes from our DJ. He has the question of the day. He gets a question now. So with that, the 5th question is usually going to be inverted to the DJ because I just feel it's only right. Plus y'all ask a lot of the same shit and I'm tired of it. So
do you want me to ask it?
Yeah, ask it.
Okay. So, hey Tez, what if my girl has an OnlyFans page? Do I shut it down? Or do I support her?
How much do she make?
I don't know. She didn't tell me all that.
See? Oh, she didn't tell you.
She didn't tell me.
I need to see some statements.
Do you become the photographer? Like,
okay, let's talk about it because this is gonna be bad. I have never done an OnlyFans video. I have been asked. I don't want this to be about me. But for the sake of the question, I have to answer it.
Tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth. The person that asked me made upward of $3,000 a month.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
Wow.
And was willing to give me, for that video, $1,500. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Respectfully. Nothing to do with me. I just feel like this is enough camera time for me. I don't want y'all to see all this. You know, I thought about stripping. I did. My strip name was gonna be Stretch Mark. I promise you. G-strip was gonna be the size of the jump rope. I'm honest. Thought that through that. Thought that. Like, no. That's a lot. So when you ask me that question, I'm not against it, but it has to be worth making money. Now, there's morals to everything in life. It all depends on what your morals are. Me, personally, I have morals, but the rent...
Would she have to be one of them chicks to be like, no meetups?
Yeah, absolutely. You ain't fucking my girl. What? You not putting shit around here, buddy. You better get your Jack Johnson off in your car. I'm not doing this. You better just stay on your tablet and all that. Don't be sitting here talking about something. I can fly you out. All right, you gonna fly her out. It's gonna be me at the plane at the airport waiting for you. I'm like, so what we doing? We going to Disney World? Because I'm be standing there looking at you like this. I'm be standing looking dead. I'm be standing looking right at you. Just eye contact, dead at you.
Now, I'll be real. Like, I think if you involve yourself in it, if you're gonna do it.
If you're gonna do a couples OnlyFans.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Because what happens when your homeboy becomes a subscriber?
Nigga, that's my wife.
He don't care.
What you doing with your Jack Johnson out?
That's $19.99. I paid.
$25.99 actually. If I was going, that's the number I would use. I'm just saying. I see, like I said, she showed me the subscriptions and shit. I know what y'all be paying.
You know, the best way to do. I'm just going off what somebody told me.
Truthfully, it's all about how comfortable you are in your relationship. This is all you. I don't have a relationship. I've never been in an adult relationship, so I really can't speak on adult people relationships.
Yeah, because married people don't have OnlyFans.
Well, that's a lie. That's a lie. I know that's a lie. I know it's you. So that was a lie. I just want y'all to know there are people out there that are married that got OnlyFans. Okay,
that's a lie. It's not true. It's not true.
This is coming from the man that said Michael Jordan is GOAT. So take it with a grain of salt.
Wow.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Wow.
Take it with a grain.
Cut your mic off, bro.
He gonna cut my mic off, and y'all still gonna hear me because y'all gonna hear me mouthing the words. Y'all ain't gonna see. This is what you gonna see. That's exactly what y'all gonna see. That's exactly what y'all gonna see. But it like I said, it's all on whatever you feel. And you know, me personally, baby, if you making $600,000 a month, I'll be the cameraman. Hold on, let me.
Yo, did you see that? Hear about that one chick? I can't remember her name. Yo, they said this chick made like 2-3 mil
a month
in 1 year.
Oh gosh.
On OnlyFans.
Well, could be men. See, it's hard for men.
Was it Paris Hilton or somebody like that?
Might have been Bad Barbie or somebody. And I think that's my who. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You got Miss Nasty, baby. What's her name?
No. I know her name.
Miss
Be Nasty.
Miss Be Nasty.
Miss Be Nasty. The squirt queen. The squirt queen. Y'all got us on here discussing OnlyFans and porn stars. Good God. This has been Talk to Tez. And as you can see, we still play around.
That was good. That was good stuff.
Well, you know, as you can see, we still play around. DJ, take me to commercial. Good Lord.
TezTalk is sponsored by The Clean Team. Get your dream clean from The Clean Team Philly. Book now at thecleanteamphilly.com. That sound production. That's it. That sound.
Welcome back. Hope y'all like that little sponsor stuff. Before we get to the last say, I talked a little bit last week in the commercial. You watched last week's episode. You know I'm looking for a co-host. So with that being said, I thought it was only fitting here at TezTalk that we do a little competition. These next couple weeks, we're going to have guest hosts. Next week, we got my good friend, Miss Shania Steele. The week after that, we got some people, you know, we got some people. I'm going to let those be surprises, but I know for a fact we got Shania Steele on next week's episode, and I can't wait. Great businesswoman, great, you know, hard worker. She's my friend, you know, so I can't wait to sit down and discuss some stuff. We got some Valentine's topics to talk about next week for y'all, so that's going to be great. But if you want to enter the competition, it's still open. Like I said, you can contact us at TezTalk Podcast or at TezTalk717@gmail.com. So by all means, send yours. If you want to come in and we get a set of time and get an episode together, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be how well do we click on an episode, and that will be determined. The people, I'm going to let y'all decide who y'all think I work best with, and that's how we're going to do it. But next week's guest host is my good friend, Miss Shania Steele. With that being said, we move into the last say. I told y'all this one's going to be a little difficult for me. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I lost my aunt last Tuesday. It is one of, if not the most painful losses I've had in recent memory. I wanted to give y'all a mental health and grief kind of last say to help y'all understand that y'all aren't in this by yourself. I lived with the woman for the final 8 years of her life, ever since I lost my mom in 2017, and to know that she's not here is something that I've been struggling with the last week. But I'm not going to let my grief stop me from doing what I love. That is why I'm here. That's why I'm here to entertain. That's why this gives me a distraction, because I know what awaits at home. Silence. In the thick of things, we may look at life like a marathon. But people can be here today and not tomorrow. Last Tuesday, I didn't think when I left my home that it'd be the last time that I saw my aunt. But I'm happy that the last words that I said to her was, "I love you." So when people keep asking me, "Tez, how are you? Are you okay?" I'm not okay. I'm honest. This is mine. I can say what I want and do what I want, and I feel freely to say I'm not okay. But I'm going to be okay. Because I trust that I know that she's okay. She's not suffering, and she's not in any pain. That doesn't dispute the feelings that I have. So if you ever feel down, especially after a loss of somebody this important, it's okay to talk to people. It's okay to get help. It's okay. Don't think you have to go in the house and be quiet and just stew in it. Call somebody. Talk to somebody. Don't let those feelings sit on your chest, on your back. Don't let that, because that's how you make rash decisions. My aunt loved life, and she appreciated people. So my question of the day was, how do you deal with loss and grief in a good coping way? But I'll give you a part B for that. How do you appreciate people? And the best way I can tell you to appreciate people is by giving them their flowers while they're here. I was able to give her a 70th birthday cake. She ain't had a birthday cake in years. Last June was her 70th birthday, and I was able to give her that. So I say this to young people, old people, middle-aged people: life is not forever. It's for now. And appreciate the people that God gives you, because you never know when He calls them home, and that's one call they cannot miss. Mike, I love you. I'll always love you. And I thank you for loving me. No matter what, right, wrong, you showed me that I could be a man that cried, or I could be a man that expressed his emotions. And I'm grateful to you for allowing me to be Tez and telling me to be myself. I thank you. And I thank all of you for tuning in to this week's episode of TezTalk. I can't wait to talk to y'all next week and get to talk to Shania. And truly, I hope you all appreciate not just your loved ones, but each other. This is TezTalk. Be blessed. How I look? I look good?
Nice.
I look good?
I look nice. Don't get carried away.
Why you always gotta do that?
Because I don't like men wearing purple, pink, and
This is lavender. It's good.